This is the Tactical Muffin Top. Muffin Top, Muffin Top. Late night walking stream with Lawfully Armed.
Heyo.
We're both currently training
That's
for
Pat Wright.
triple marathon. Just kidding. Just trying to get my miles in here. I gotta fight my body. What?
I said, how many miles?
Well, currently I'm at 0, trying to rack in the first one for the evening.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm at yet for the month. I haven't walked around a whole lot. Kind of, the one day that I went out for a walk with R, I got about 4 or 5 miles in that day. And I caught my leg on a piece of sidewalk that was up. And I went back behind and it popped and it shot pain down my leg. And then my entire leg was numb. So it was great. Then I turned my kid around because I had them out in the little walking bike thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we hobbled home. So it was good. What up, Ohio Valley Prepping? First one in. Gen X, what up, bro? Just walking on the treadmill. Trying to do good for my messed up body and get healthy. You know. Could be sitting on my ass eating cheesy poofs, but I don't think that's going to help anybody out. So.
And you don't have any cheesy poofs.
That's very true. I do have goldfish. Do partake in that.
The snack that smiles back, goldfish.
Yeah. Lawfully knows what's up. Team T is going to email you, but didn't. What?
He didn't see your email.
Oh. You're good?
You
I think it's still the 13th, and I think I'm still free.
Gen X, you can email me and I'll forward it to him. I
Yeah.
have my channel email listed on my main page.
My email's on my page. But I didn't see it on your channel. Yeah, it's on there. Pretty sure. Tactical Muffin Top 1776 at gmail.com. Because America.
Yeah, I don't see it there either. I think you've got so many links.
Yeah, I know. I got to add another one. I got CB Life. I got to add in there yet. Haven't had time. Or when I've been at my computer, I've been preoccupied with other things. I haven't had much time for that either.
Yeah, for website, it's just got youtube.com/Tactical Muffin Top.
Well, you know me. I got better shit to do than fuck around on YouTube, so.
Yeah, here you are.
It's your Wednesday. Oh, yeah, but I'm walking. The YouTube's an afterthought. It's just for the guys that, hey, Chief T, you don't have any content. Hey, man, I'm doing IRL shit, bro. Here's some IRL shit right here. You know?
For sure.
TMT is our special guest on the 0 Hour podcast this Sunday. Yeah. I will be tired. I'm painting up a house this weekend, so that'll be fun. Painting and then doing flooring in a room. One room, I think. Try and get all my aches and pains out early this week. Tim, my man, what's up, brother?
What up, doing, man?
Tim, my man, Don's been working. He's been too tired to hop on chat. Good.
That is understandable.
Good man. So, you guys could whisk me away with your chat questions, and I'll brutally ignore them and whatnot. IRL, you said it. See, Demo Man Don gets it. He's a fly by the seat of the pants man, too. He's a busy guy. He understands. Not one of those lawfully armed guys talking about liquid skin and stuff getting the slide bit. Watch that video. I'm just taking a crap, by the way. You're welcome.
That's fair.
Yeah, this is a good one. That stuff is super handy. And more times than not have I caught my inner thigh or my leg or my hand or something on barbed wire or a cactus, and having some of that in the old hunting backpack is pretty legit. So.
Yeah, I'm going to use it more now that I realized that the tube is reusable. I had been saving it for like a cut or a wound that I thought I needed it for.
Yeah,
now that I know it's reusable.
They're cheap enough. If it really seals up like super glue, you just pitch it and open another one.
Yeah.
But that means you got to carry more than one too. So
I have like 3 of them in my bag.
yeah, for their low cost weight of nothing, probably doable. I'm actually up replacing our EDC first aid kit. Found out this weekend what they are slightly lacking. Oh no. Hopefully all is well, Demo Man. Sassy 7, what up? We're currently at half a mile on 4.5 incline, so my glutes are on fire. I got the good old PSA Freedom build with some upgraded parts with my super high speed Monstrum LPBO. I got, you know those surplus deals that like you put on your plate carrier that hold 3 mags, like 3 pistol mags in front, 3 AR mags.
Yeah, the placards.
Yeah. So I had said something about it in a chat when you're a broke guy. If really all you had was like your pistol and an AR, just throwing one of those on a belt kit. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And I ripped it off my plate carrier and I threw it on my belt. Not bad. It's working. So, I mean, if you had to move and you didn't want to wear the armor, 4 in the gun, 4 handguns, mags with 1 in the gun. Not terrible. Not the best, but not nothing. Better than running with 1 in your back pocket, I figure. So I was trying it out. It sags a little bit. I'll give it that. But other than that, not too bad. Got to get some shorter screws for my Safari on that holster. They're just a little bit too long for my forks. And if I don't pull out of my forks, they won't lock and come out. I need to. I thought about taking my grinder to them, but every time I try, I forget. I just need to go buy some smaller ones. Everything I have around here that I found in my goodie range bag is too short. I need that sweet spot. Everything I have is too long or too short right now. Unless I cannibalize another holster, which I guess I could, but
Do you ever look at your channel analytics on YouTube Studio?
No, I don't care. Like I know like some people are like super into it and like they're like, oh man, I need the best channel ever. I'm here to help who I help, and I'm here to give bad ideas so people don't make the bad choices I make. You know what I mean?
We're just skimming
I
mine
don't
right
care
now.
about YouTube. You know what I mean? Like
In the last, yeah, that's fine. I mean,
like
either
I'm
you care
just
about growing or you don't, but don't.
yeah. I sure would love to, but I've cared about growing for 2 years, and then it gets depressing and the amount of hours that you put into it, and it doesn't go anywhere anyway. So what's it matter? You know what I mean? Like not
In the
trying to be
last 28 days, I've been 87% female viewers, 12% male,
really.
and then
That's
it says that it breaks it down by age. It's all been 50 to 65 plus year old people. So I guess the old ladies like me.
ooh, yeah. That lumberjack beard down under really can do some cleaning there lawfully. Yeah, I haven't looked at my numbers in forever. Like it gives me that weekly update deal. They're like, hey, you want to see what you posted and watch? And I'm like, I didn't even know I posted that many videos. You know what I mean? Like it's just on a whim for me anymore. I tried doing the short a day and a video a day, didn't do anything. And then I like took my little depressive break trying to come up with content and then just needing more time with family and working on my body and crap and out in the yard. And if I'm out in the yard working, I don't have time to dink around with YouTube. So just
Well,
what
I
it is.
appealed that age restriction, that 2-part short that I put up
Uh-huh.
of the 22 conversion kit. The reason no one was watching part one was it got an age restriction, and I appealed that today, and they lifted it. So
Yeah, there you go.
evidently, you only have so long after publishing to do that because I've got a video. That short I did on the 320 Flex Raider. It's got the same thing, but it doesn't have an option to appeal it. So I guess if you don't click on that and do something about it, it just becomes default.
Huh.
But
Weird.
the shorts won't really drive new viewers your way. So
Yeah.
today's
Yeah.
today's video missed being a short by about 3 seconds. If I had made the video a little shorter, it would have been a short, which I really would have preferred it to be to keep that Medical Prep Monday going as shorts, but it is what it is.
Well, you can just edit it and throw it on there.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I know.
I found more traffic in posting the same video on Instagram and having my followers on Instagram come over here and watching it than I have, which I'm not very active. I'm even less active over there. Like, I'm not Gossip Girl. That's what I'm trying to say. I just do me, you know. I tried really hard for a while. I see no progress for I see nothing to reap for my reward from what I was doing it really hard, you know.
Mhm.
And so it's just very discouraging. It is what it is. When Ruled and his 26 subs showed me he's making $200 a year, when I stopped looking at the numbers, yeah, it's not like we're getting loaded or anything. I mean, most of my links are to save homies money, or like most of the freeze dried food I bought since I started were with my links just to save me and my friends and my mag money. Like it helps stretch everybody's dollar. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, I did post in my Discord. I found another case of MREs for 40 something muffins. The Prime Day sales are about to pop off. So, yeah. By the way, that I don't know. I don't know if I told you online or whatever, but that little bar that you like in those MREs, that thing is pretty
Mhm.
tasty.
Yeah, the
I like.
first strike bars.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, the chocolate ones are kind of like a power bar, but those the cran raisin, or the cran raisin, cran
Yeah,
raspberry.
yeah,
Excuse me.
that's good.
That's like the best one. And yeah, it's kind of like fruit leather with like nuts and stuff in it.
Yeah, it was good. I love fruit leather. I should make
The
more.
mocha's good too. I mean, all of them look and taste like that. That one is just fruit forward and artificially colored.
There you go. Gen X got it when he quit giving a shits when his channel started to grow. All right. Yeah, man. I find honestly, if I have somebody on the channel or whatever, or I go on somebody else's channel, I'll pick up like 10 people and they'll pick up like 10 people, you know. I figure that's the best way to do it because that's the community that you actually give a shit about. You know, I'm not out here looking for 20 somethings watching shorts to hop on. I'm out here, people actually trying to improve their lives and their skill set to better people around them. I'm sweating my balls off right now. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Been a minute since I threw on Kit and Walk. Been doing just a bunch of walking distance I need to add some. It's kind of hard to add weight when you got a lot of back problems and hip problems. Like I popped some Tylenol before this and let it kind of wear in before I even attempted it. But yeah, man, my hip is just killing. Like I can't sit in a chair for more than an hour. I can't like stand up for like 20 minutes without it fucking getting all pissy. Like, God damn it, man. How do you even exist? It's a pain in the ass. Actually, it's more of a pain in my hip and my back, but you know what I mean? Whatever. It's already 10 o'clock. Time gets away from you. So sound off in the chat if you guys are doing anything to better your bodies. That is your best free prep. Anybody else is
Sassy, he goes to the chiropractor like twice a week, some weeks. He's keeping the chiropractor in good money.
Yeah, that's you know, I could certainly train a lot more now. I'm going to PT 3 times a week again too for insurance. So yeah, so you know, I'm just pissing away about $500 a week. So basically, like I'm working for free. It's great. I love it so much. Medical is so much fun. Gotta go jump through all of insurance's hoops again just to be told, oh, we can't do anything for you again. The 10th doctor.
Justin B's in the back.
Yeah, I got him in. What's up, homie?
What's up, guys?
Just limping my way down my treadmill.
I still have calories today, so I'm gonna open an MRE and see if I get lucky with the first track board.
There you go. Yeah, I need to get back on my calories. I've gained 6 pounds. Of course, I did eat and drink pretty all right off the diet, off the res this weekend with the festivities and family and whatnot, and my limited working out. So it's understandable.
Off the res, that sounds kind of racist.
Oh, you know, I'm part Indian muffin, so just imagine my muffin dude with like a feather in the back.
That is disturbing.
Yeah, it's good to go. What up, Patriot from Warsaw? Actually, I've been sticking to my exercises, just basic stuff, but I try and push it. Yeah, push-ups, sit-ups, dits, treadmill, nice, man. I am adding a lot of sciatica and hip flexor stretches in. I don't know. I like to think mentally it makes me think it helps, but
Those sciatica stretches, man, they fucking hurt.
yeah, I know.
They fucking hurt, dude.
But they help strengthen your core, which is something I need to get going.
yeah, I've been doing that with my wife, and to help her stay a little bit more active and stuff. And but they hurt me, like motherfucker.
I know, man. I fucking know. Then you're angry because you're already sore from trying to get better and not being sore, and then it's just a vicious cycle of
Oh,
getting fucked. But what else can you do?
what's
Lay down and take defeat? I will not.
You need to invite Patriot from Warsaw so he can get on here and speak his piece.
Say that again.
Patriot from Warsaw is in
Hey,
the chat. You need to send him
Patriot?
an invite.
Say something to you on this.
Everyone was losing its shit. Can you see this? No, I can't. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, I can't either. Back out, and I'll tell you what it is. I'll come right back.
Cheese filled pretzels. Oh, I got a first crack bar. It's the chocolate flavor.
Oh man, see, I don't like chocolate that much, so I don't know if I'm going to be excited about it as you.
Well, I was just excited that it was the ration. Banana pumpkin puree. Baby food.
Well, I guess I'll do some
Cheese
dumbbell
filled pretzels.
exercises. Hop in my computer and look at this. I am sweating my nutsack off, so that's probably a good thing. I had 2 lean 85-15 cheeseburgers with Velcro alert, with 2 slices of cheddar cheese, some onions, peppers, pickles, some spinach, brioche buns that I toasted with some Irish grass-fed butter. So that was my meal for the evening, and nothing else. My big problem is I've been going back to eat tonight and like staying up because I haven't been able to sleep worth a shit. So like throw on a movie or a show or a documentary or something, trying to pass out, and I end up snacking on like chips and salsa or popcorn or some shit, and I need to cut that out. It's pretty bad.
We stayed up. We stayed up too late last night. I forgot to turn my alarms back on, so I was late to work today. That was really embarrassing.
Yeah. Well, I got a mile in. That was fire because it was on incline. Good enough.
Oh my!
Yeah. 1 out of 100. Check. Nice.
Go lay down and watch this Steve MRE info video.
Steve.
Steve.
I don't know. You know, I was super pissed that my little heater bag ripped. Like, I opened it, and it ripped all the way down the side. I was like, oh, come on, man. Gotta be like
You're supposed
that.
to cut the top.
Huh? You're supposed to cut it?
You're just supposed to cut. Yeah, you're just supposed to cut the top, and then you pour the water in and fold the end of it back over.
Yeah. Well, see, I tried to rip the top, just went all the way down the side, and I was like, oh, no, come on.
And you don't put your food inside the green bag, just the water. You put the flameless ration heater and entree in the cardboard sleeve to heat it.
Hey, man, guess what? I did it the way I did it, and it worked out okay.
Okay.
Forcibly deport Americans as country collapses? Whoa, 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 my God. Well, that's messed up. Isn't America like 60% of Mexico's GDP? Like the American dollar, like most of it's like working here or whatever, but and sending it back. Yeah, this just looks like Portland, Oregon or Washington, D.C., you know? I like how that guy has a KKK shirt. That's cool. I guess you can be racist in every country. That's good. Guy's like a Nazi shirt with tomahawks.
I know I'm not seeing anything. I just see a headline that says Mexican protesters are angry at remote workers. I'm not seeing them lose their shit. That's fine. We'll trade. We can send our people back. They can send their people back. I'll trade. Send home the Americans. We'll send back the Mexicans. Fair trade. Huh? He kicked himself from his own live stream. All right, everybody. So what do we want to talk about now?
Oh, nice. I was talking like the entire time, and then I wasn't even in this. That's that's amazing. So why are they rioting? Like, I've kind of skimming through the video here. Spray painting on businesses saying green goes back to America. Yeah, but don't they want like the American dollar? It's like worth way more. And that's just like
Protesting. Looks like the headlines are saying that they're protesting rising rent prices.
oh well, welcome to everywhere else in the entire world. Everybody's rent's going up. It's by design. It's not just an American thing. It's a you will own nothing and be happy. It's a 2030 agenda. And these people are too stupid. Soros must be paying out pesos right now. So I don't have an interest in visiting Mexico either.
Not even a little bit.
You want to? No, why? I want to go down there and have diarrhea and not have a firearm and then have people come and attack the resort and rob me all the time. Yeah, that sounds fucking great, Lawfully. What am I going to do? Go down there and get drunk like all the other white chicks that go down there?
I'm glad you finally admitted you're a white chick.
Yeah. I'm in transition. Yeah, and I don't like Corona, so it's really not for me. So, I like Modelo. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Modelo either. Just a simple man. I just like some Bush and some Coors and some Twisted Tea. I don't drink hard stuff anymore. Not good for me. Yeah, their tourism budget is $32 billion annually from the U.S. alone. Yeah, what are you going to do without $32 billion, Mexico? Come on, man. Dumbasses. I gotta get some more weights. Huh. Well, good thing I don't hang out at Mexico. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting timing. Damn, going late. I didn't know I was going late, but it's working out, man. No, I don't like chocolate, bro. I just rather eat. What up, Vulcan Rumble? No, Gen X. I'll tell you what, man. Though I will destroy some jerky because in the non-gayest way I can say it, I love it to eat meat. And Lawfully can take a spin with that if he wishes, I suppose. Pretty big fan of meat.
You like the bratwurst I made tonight? They were bursting with cheddar.
White cheddar.
No, yellow cheddar.
I do like bratwursts. They're pretty tasty.
I bet you do.
My wife's also been addicted to these cheese Polish sausages. So we've been buying a lot of them. These Johnsonville cheese Polish sausages are hitting right on the smoker. They got good flavor and they don't take very long to cook and take a decent smoke flavor to them. So it takes them to another level on the smoker, you know?
They're already cooked.
Yeah. Well, you throw them on there frozen for 2 to 3 hours and then they get a really nice smoke flavor on top of all that. And then you crank it up,
Frozen.
you get your grill marks and you're good to go for dinner, baby. I did
Save
a
that first strike bar for tomorrow. I'll look forward to that. I'm gonna have that applesauce though.
you get that Zap sauce or whatever that ACR was talking about.
No, this one wasn't the applesauce. It's the it's the banana pumpkin puree.
Mm.
Those pretzels were thirst provoking.
Yeah, the mustard pretzels didn't really have a lot of flavor, but they had pretty good crunch. And if I was dinking around all day and wanted something quick to eat, I'd be happy with a pack of them.
This is exactly like baby food, but it's good.
The coffee, I couldn't tell if it really gave me much of a boost or not, but I had that today. It was all right. I got instant Folgers for sure. Jerky boy, yeah, Demo Man Don, that's what's up, man. Well, Lawfully, you got a topic you want to talk about? Did people call you up and make you angry today?
No, but a few people asked. And when everyone tried to defer to me like he knows everything, I just was like, I don't know, I'm out of the loop. I saw it didn't pass the way we wanted it to, and I've been mad about it, and I hadn't kept up with it.
Yeah.
That way I didn't have to try and answer everybody 100 times.
Yeah. So when does that go into effect for like the no tax stamp thing? Because whilst it may not
January.
matter for anybody who has not yet pulled the trigger on it, it does matter for me because I haven't pulled the trigger on it already.
January 1st.
Well, it is a blatant violation of my rights. I will take advantage of it because I was listening to a couple different chats. That guy, that FUD dude you told me to follow, he kind of gets monotone, and I kind of, after a while, zone out. So he's probably not the guy for me. But if he had like shorter snippets that were more to the point instead of a bunch of filler that I didn't give a shit about, and then a topic that I did care about, I'd probably be more on board.
You don't like bookworm autism?
No.
Oh.
But what I did like was his points and his thought process around certain topics. Kind of like how we puddle jumped on different topics and then deep dive on, a couple things here and there. Kind of my feed, but obviously that's how I do all my chats. The fact of the matter was that got to me on not just that chat, two other chats I listened to. DLD was one, and then I don't remember what the other one was. Anyway, the fact that they could say in this administration it's 0, and then they could another administration change it and say now it's 5K. That would effectively price pretty much everybody out of getting a suppressor. So,
that was the point. 120, or excuse me, not 120, but like 90 years ago, that was the point of making it $200 and 34.
Yeah. So it'd be too high for most people to get.
Hmm. Just like a speeding ticket. It's not illegal for a price.
Yeah. Doesn't help anybody out, does it? So in regards to that, I think I will pick up a 22 can, and with the eventuality that I'm probably going to get more time behind a 22 as the boy gets older. It'll be a more enjoyable experience wherever we may be doing it for everybody involved.
The 22 silencer is the most fun you can have with your pants on.
Yeah. I figured it was the next practical step for me in the suppressor can game.
Like it's just grins from everybody.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met somebody that hates shooting a 22. You know?
But then shooting one that just sounds like somebody like slapping a wooden spoon on their
Right.
leg.
Yeah, no consequence. Won't be scared of it. Especially a younger shooter, and some hunting, possibilities increase. SHTF and blah, blah, blah. The capabilities it offers for the price point of around 200 to 300 muffins is, you know, in my opinion, worth it. I couldn't justify it when the tax stamp cost about the price of the can, but if I can get it without it now, I may take advantage of that before they decide, oh, hey, we need to increase it because $200 is affordable now for some.
I've seen some speculation that people think that the manufacturers are going to take advantage of this and look to raise their prices to offset that $200. Like because before, even if you bought a reasonably inexpensive 22 silencer, and it was $300. You have the $200 tax stamp. So now the demand is going to go up next year, and there's nothing that says that they can't just go ahead and raise their price $200.
Well, that would be depressing and gay.
But to not have the bottom of the industry fall out for the next 6 months, I've seen dealers already starting to offer to like layaway the item. So like you've got your name secured to make, model, and serial number,
Yeah.
but not charge like a storage fee to wait until the first to file your paperwork, so you can take advantage of not paying the tax stamp. So it's win-win for everybody. The dealer like gets to move their product they have on the shelf now,
Yeah. Put a little
so
bit
that they can buy more.
to get shit
But
figured
then
out.
if you're fine with not paying $200 to wait another 6 months, 5 months, then you can do that.
Yeah. I might look into that. Sorry. Doing some dumbbell stuff on the floor.
Oh,
Planks and push-ups and gay shit.
how long are we planking for?
Planking?
Uh-huh.
I mean, like on the chat. I don't know. We can be done. I don't give a shit.
No, I said, how long are you planking for? Like, how long are you standing horizontally?
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
did some push-ups and I go to downward dog. And I put my toes. Then I go to cobra. It's supposed to be really good for my back. But then it sucks dick. And I go
No,
back.
you're not supposed to do that with a dildo in your butt.
Yeah, sure. And I go back to push-ups. Then planks is my brake. Jesus Christ, I'm sweating like a whore in church.
One, tubby, tubby. Two, tubby, tubby. Like Major Payne.
Yeah. Your dick. Then I go back to downward dog.
Ooh, doggy style.
Plank toes. Do a nice sweeping cobra. Oh, God, motherfucker. Be done with that?
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah. Good for you. It's supposed to be good for me anyway.
It sounded really good for you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Careful of the sharks. Yeah. Gen X gets it.
At this time, we would like to remind our listeners that no animals were harmed in the recording of this podcast.
There's nothing top. Wait.
100, huh? So they recovered like 30 today. That's extreme.
You did what now? 100 times 30. Yeah, I know you'd be dead, but as an example, do whatever. I don't care as long as you're working out.
You're like 30-year-old grandpa.
Yeah.
You catch part of something, wholly misinterpret it, and then carry on a conversation about it.
Yeah.
I swear, when you do that, it makes me think of my grandparents again.
It's a Nebraska thing. What'd I miss? Cupcake.
They're up to 100 dead in Texas from the floods.
Oh, shit.
The flood.
That was definitely not what I heard the first time. How many people we got listening to this old guy die on the floor? Couple?
Up here in Nebraska, we don't get floods because our fucking corn absorbs all the water, and then our squirrels eat the nuts. And,
Yeah. Well,
huh?
it is very rare to get floods here, but it does happen.
Did you know Noah was from Nebraska?
Most of the time, if we're going to get a flood, it's going to be in the winter when we get water coming down from the mountain plus snow. Ugh.
I feel bad for all the little kids that were at that church camp.
I'm sorry, what?
There were a bunch of children missing from like a church camp.
Yeah. I thought I
Yeah.
heard about a throuple, and I'm pretty sure that's not what you said.
No, I said I feel bad for all of those children that were at that church camp. So we're like a bunch of them missing.
Yes.
And I knew shy of miracles, like miracles of miracles. With all them little girls under 10, they're gone.
Yeah. I would probably say you're right. Let's get one more downward dog. Into a cobra. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Feel the purr, bitch.
I think I like listening to you walk more.
Thanks, man. I cuss a lot less.
Whatever you gotta do to get through it.
Probably sounds a lot less like something dying.
No, Dylan, man, he's doing dog yoga
Yeah, yoga's like super good for you.
or like self Karma Sutra.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like really good for where my back's fucked up. but it hurts. He's doing goat yoga.
Rub through.
Yeah, I'm doing some kind of yoga.
Mm,
Oh god.
better at that end than the other.
Yeah. I think it's
Smells like beef stew.
Yeah, that's what I did before I came down and walked. I'll probably have to do it again. All right, we're gonna call that there. Get an hour and a half of listening to Muffin Top sweat. I could have sat on my ass and played video games today. By God, I was even invited. Somebody got a brand new router, so that way they were going to be not sucking it up. But I figure I'm doing all of the PT and chiropractic a disservice if I'm not trying something on my end to assist. So the dry needle did nothing. They want to do a laser thing, and then if that don't work, they want to try some pool therapy. And then if that don't work, then they're just going to hook me up to like a dozen car batteries and see if they can put me out of my misery. I guess I don't know.
All right.
Seems like a good time. Oh no, it's just blowing money out of my pocket. So great.
You need a chiropractor in your mag.
Yeah, chiropractor does do relief when I cannot sit and stand without enormous pain. They can get that kick from
Have
an
you tried one of those inflatable donuts?
what, like in a pool for decompression?
No, like the inflatable pillows for people that break their tailbone. Like you try any of that sort of stuff, like in your office chair, see if stuff helps.
I
Or a
did.
standing desk at work. Or
I did put a gel pad thingy down that's supposed to help for that, but I would assume that thing has a weight limit because it's pretty fucking useless.
or you tried a standing desk.
No, I stand up enough, but they do have one. I thought about stealing it. It's whatever, because in SHTF, you're just gonna have to deal with it anyway, right? So,
Yeah, but
all
you're
right.
going to stand a lot more than you sit, I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Sitting
I,
for any
I can usually
extended
like
period of
work
time
out in
is
the
really
yard
unmotivating.
and do it all day, and like as soon as I start taking a break, I'll be like, oh man, if I don't get back up, I'm gonna be down for the count. So then I take whatever painkiller I didn't take in the morning and change it out, and then keep going. And if I can just keep myself like ADHD, like checklist myself, keep giving myself tasks and accomplishing them, I can usually keep pushing myself without thinking. Because then you get like that checkbox mode where you're like, okay, I'm getting stuff done. And then you can like see your progress of getting stuff done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the little hamster dopamine hits.
Yep.
You're just like,
That's how I do it. I got my chicken coop done, minus my solar fans and straw. I got two places for straw lined up, but they have none at the moment. One has some ready to cut, but it's been too wet to cut and flip and bale it.
Eduardo, fancy seeing you here.
What up, Eduardo?
Eduardo
Sorry, I was doing
watching.
something important. No, you weren't, Eduardo.
Yeah, he was watching Focus Trip too.
Oh, I'm glad you guys bailed to come listen to me sweat. Very kind of you.
Eduardo's good people.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna take these jeans off so I can do some different stretches and then take a shower. And since I don't have an OnlyFans, you guys cannot go along with me for that journey. And also, I need to watch a YouTube video on the new ones I was gonna try because I saved it. So apparently, the new Superman movie is woke trash, and they're already trying to pull Lady Ghostbusters to blame the fans. Yeah, I don't. I think Superman's fucking gay, so Batman for the win. I've never been into Superman. I think he's a punk ass bitch.
You realize they're the same. Never mind.
No, man, Batman's just a normal dude who's loaded. Superman came to this atmosphere
They're
and got
both.
superpowers because he's an illegal alien.
I meant that they're both the same
DC, yes, I know this.
like publisher. Yeah, they're both DC. But anyway, whatever.
Yeah, I don't nerd out too hard, but I've never been into Superman, so I
I
always
don't know.
thought.
I think we can stop highly analyzing movies. Like you reach a point where you're looking for everyday connections to shit in works of art. I'm not saying life doesn't imitate art and vice versa, but like you reach a point.
Yeah, I don't watch
Like,
enough movies to get shit about movies anymore. I watch
you know the people in Hollywood making those films feel that way, vote that way. So either you just have to sequester in your mind that you accept that and you're still going to go watch movies, hence pay for their meals, or you just don't go to the movies at all. I mean, you reach.
Yep.
Like it is literally cognitive dissonance to do that. But I mean, either you're going to let yourself have fun and go see movies, or you're not. You know.
And you're gonna fill your time with something else, and that's what I do. Sounds like that's what Lawfully does. So. Sail the high seas. That's what you're gonna do, Lovelace. I mean, yeah, I feel like you could probably get something done out there over watching a movie.
He's talking about pirates are.
Oh, isn't Superman the copy of somebody? No, I don't fucking know. I just watched The Accountant 2, and I think that movie came out like last year. So I'm definitely not the guy to ask about fucking movies because I don't care about movies anymore.
I think it came out like a month ago.
What? Yeah, it came out on
Mhm.
like for free TV on like Amazon or whatever. Well, I mean, it's not free because you're paying for it, but it was in the movie theaters before that.
2025 film.
Really? Wow. Okay. Well, I seen a movie from this year then already. This year, go me. What are we halfway through the year? I did it. I got one movie in from the year. Go me. Ugh. Nice. I got more fun hopping on here BS with you guys while I'm sweating, watching the scale go down than I do fucking playing video games for a couple hours or watching a movie. And I'd like to think we probably hit a couple topics of better learning and understanding amongst all of the BS and just having fun, you know, crude guy humor and whatnot. But
It was April, so it has been more than a month ago.
All right, look at me.
April 25th.
And I didn't even finish it. I didn't think it was as good as the first one. So it's unfortunate. After he went to like super high autism fucking speed dating, I was like started watching shit on my like shorts and stuff on my phone and YouTube videos. I was like, yeah, this is kind of gay. You know? I like documentaries. Nice. Samesies. Yeah. I tell you what, man, I will listen to pretty much anything what I super listen to probably a good 8 times a year is I listen to all the Harry Potter books because I like Harry Potter, and the books are way better than the show. But I listen to like there's a fan theory guy. He dives into like Merlin and the Four Founders and the Marauders and like the how like the Aurors came to be and stuff. The Spellbook Chronicles. That guy's pretty good if you're into Harry Potter. And there's a pretty good deep dive on Snape and Lily and Dumbledore and shit like that. So if that's something you're into. Otherwise, I just in between each Harry Potter book, I listen to like a zombie book or series or something, and then or you know, one of our free audiobooks. I need to after this book I'm listening to the next Kirsty Christie book because that's what book is that? Lockley? The last one that you posted in is that book 6 or 8? Can't remember. Her stuff's pretty good. It's a little bit dumbed down, but it's pretty good. Lets you think a little bit. I don't think she's a hardcore prepper, but I think she's like maybe like married to a cop or like a military guy or a prepper, and like she's like secondhand learnt. You know what I mean? Like she's osmosis learnt some of her stuff because some of the stuff she says is wrong, and then some of the stuff she says is like how like normies think, and maybe that's just the direction she's thinking on it. I don't know, or if like she's just now like starting her prepping journey, but that's kind of like the mindset that I see her writing from, which is good, you know. D.A. Roberts has some
And we got
interesting books.
we got some Police trade in 23s today.
Ooh. How many muffins?
Jen
Jen
Ford.
Ford?
Mhm. 279.
Really? Yeah, you know, I haven't got to shoot my Gen 5 yet, but I just picked up my 23 the other day, and like the finger grooves on that thing were made for me, man. Like I still every time I pick that gun up, my hand just locks in like a glove, and it's just right on target. Like it's just perfect for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was sad to see the finger grooves go.
Yeah.
At least on the compact guns. The compact finger grooves always fit me. The full size make me feel like when people play with cat's paws and they like spread them out to look at their little toe beans. That's how I feel when I grab like a 17 or 34.
Yeah. Yeah, my 22, it doesn't lock in as good for me because the finger grip space is a little bit different. But yeah, 23, man, just locks on my hand, and I love that thing.
And that's the reason for getting rid of them, because that way they're not, if they're not there, then they're not there.
Yep. Which,
they fit me or they don't fit me.
My hand fits on that Gen 5 just fine, but and maybe it's just, I've had so many years and rounds downrange with that 23, I'm just used to it, but we'll go with that.
I need to quit hanging out on here so much and read some physical books. I've got to get caught up on the Jack Carr books.
Yeah.
Or I buy them on Amazon or whatever and listen to them.
I always do the that's another like ADH thing I can do. I can either listen to music or like comedy or an audiobook while I'm doing something else. Or like if I read a book, I'll lock everything else around me out. So like you can't really do that with a 3-year-old. So
you can too.
If I'm giving him a bath or playing ball, I can still have an earbud in,
You're reading a book and he's in the bathtub and then just all of a sudden
yeah, we get that going. Or like, oh, why'd all the splashing stop an hour ago? Oh no. Danger, danger. That would be bad. The chat freeze. Let's call it here, guys. I appreciate everybody hopping in here and listening to me work out. You guys are cute. Deuces. Thanks, Lawfully, for
Everybody go
wasting.
get some rest.
Yeah. See ya.
Nice. Later.